Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Boss Time on Let's Play The Four Heroes of Light. Today we're taking on the hero himself, Rolan. We want to have Mysterio to protect against his light and dark elemental spells, as well as physical attack. Dispensary lets us use our healing items infinitely. Magic Might one-shots the boss, boom, it's over. Hooray! And that's why I don't have weapons on Jusqua or Yunita, because, yeah, Magic Might is just obscenely powerful here. The upcoming bosses in the game, they have a lot more HP, but Rolan does not. Yeah, who cares if the world goes to hell if you don't succeed? I mean, we'll die anyway. Oh. Well, good, thank you. Or, you're welcome. Oh. That doesn't exactly sound like the best plan to me. Oh. Isn't that immensely worse than our previous situation? I mean, we pretty much saved the world up to that point. Well, we got new job classes. Party host, I don't really care for. It can help you with, what are those things? Being psyched up and stuff, but I never really use it. The hero job class is really good, though. Ah. Well, how do we do that? You're not gonna tell us, are you? Nuts. Okay, well, anyway, since last time I did a bit of farming from Rolan to get, well, a few more diamonds. Yeah, you don't need that many diamonds, though, trust me, you don't need to farm them at all, really. But I just did that just to be conservative in the event that I need diamonds later on. But if you upgrade the hero crown, you get Blade Blitz, one of my favorite abilities in the game. It's 2 AP, and it lets you use a physical attack on all enemies. It's like 2.5 times stronger than a regular physical attack. And it does get distributed or dispersed among the enemies that are in the battle, but it's still really, really good for 2 AP. That's pretty much how I will be handling most random battles for the remainder of the game. Although there are times when a lot of enemies have really high evasion, and in that case, I would probably want to use Magic Might or an appropriate elemental spell. No, you're my healer now, Yunita. I kind of need to stay on your good side now. Ah. Nuts. Well, anyway, this is the point in the game that a lot of us call after darkness falls on the world. And yeah, basically what we need to do at this point is go back to the various kingdoms throughout the world, so that way we can solve more problems that they have and get the legendary equipment, spells, armor, you name it. We gotta get a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I suppose so. Or you could just be really stubborn, like Aire. You did? Well, I guess you kind of didn't care about lifting the curse on Horn. So, is Rolan gonna help us lift that curse or something? No? He's just passing the buck on to someone else again, huh? Okay, well anyway, now, in order to progress with the plot, let's get on our dragon here. And once you do that, all the shops in the world change, and they get much, much better stuff. So, including Spelvia. For some reason, the shops don't change until after you get on your dragon there. But anyway, okay, so let's see what new stuff they got here. Let's see, most importantly, the Holy Shield. And I want to give one of those to everyone there. We're going to be putting those to use in the near future. Wait a minute, did they have? No, okay. I was thinking of a tome that I wanted to buy, but no, that was just a book weapon. But anyway, let's get a Thunder Tome as long as we're here. I don't think I'll need it, but it's cheap enough. I might as well, just in case. And let's see, I think that's... Oh, yeah, I wanted to get Glimmer Gauntlets. Or just one of them, though. So, yeah, the Elemental Gauntlets are really, really nice for us here. Okay, so we got all the stuff I want to buy here now. So basically what I'm going to do at this point is go around the world to buy some new equipment. I love the riding the dragon music, but yeah, now you can just fly wherever you want to go. So that makes not only shopping a lot easier, but also farming gems and things like that. And I will go over gem farming locations eventually, but not today. Now, normally, in order to get money for all this stuff that I want to buy, I would use the little shopping minigame they got here. You can do that now again with ethers. But since I farmed a whole bunch of gems, I figured let's just sell the amethysts and go from there. By the way, diamonds sell for 5 grand a piece. But I wouldn't sell those because those are kind of hard to come by. Amethysts, not so much. So anyway, you saw I got a Mutsunokami there. That is a very powerful non-elemental weapon that I will augment with the appropriate elemental gauntlets if and when that becomes necessary. Unfortunately, some of those elemental gauntlets are just not buyable, so I'm only going to use the ones that I can buy. The other ones are like rare drops. They're not worth farming for that much. We got some flash capes at the accessory shop, just in case. And let's see, I'm looking for Esuna. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's really, really nice for us. Let's give that to Yunita there. Yeah. And they also have Arise tomes here, which basically revives a dead party member to full HP. And they also have a Curaga tome there. That's a white magic spell also that heals all of your party members without even needing to use any abilities to help out with that. But anyway, here we got Paladin armors. Probably my favorite body armor in the game for the most part. I'm only going to use 2 of them right now, but the thing that's really nice about them is that they've got the highest physical defense that you can get from body armor that you can buy right now, I think. And they also give 20% more HP. It is very, very nice to have, because physical attacks are going to be what I'm mostly worried about later on. And I also want to just stock up on some ethers as long as I've got the money for that. Why not? Eventually I will want to buy Curaga and some Arise tomes, because eventually enemies or bosses will have instant death abilities. So yeah, we're going to have some way of dealing with it. And there's not a whole lot in the game that makes you immune to instant death. In fact, I think there's only one in the whole game that does that. But anyway, okay, we're done there. Basically, I'm going to do shopping first, right now, and then I'll go to the individual kingdoms, solve their problems, and so on and so forth. But first I want to, well yeah, like I said, buy stuff and loot the place. Now you might also remember that there was a locked door here. We got the magic key, so we can open that up now. Yeah, I'm just looking to see if they got a piece of armor that I want to buy. I think I have to go to Guerra to buy it, but I just want to double check the shops here to see if they've got it too. Okay, so we got the locked door here. There's also that tower way in the back there, but our magic key won't work on that. We need a different key to open that one up. Samantha Soul? No, that's another game. But, yeah, they got some stuff here. I could have gotten it with Yunita alone. Like, I could have gone back through the hunting caves all the way back here to open those doors, but I didn't feel that that was worthwhile. But now we can. And do they have it? No, that's not what I want. No? Okay, they don't sell it here. Okay, I'll go to Guerra for it. There's just a piece of armor that I want to buy there. Eventually, I will change Brandt's job class to become a hero, to use that during random battles and such. But I'm not going to have any random battles to deal with today. Oh yeah, I kind of glossed over it. In order to summon your dragon, you got to go into your key item inventory, use the dragon harp, boom, dragon shows up, and we can pretty much go anywhere we want without having to worry about random encounters. And also, now that the world is under darkness here, there's no more day-night system or anything like that. Okay, they don't sell it there either. Well, they sell X potions now, but what I'm looking for is a piece of body armor. Let's see. Yes, the Spell Fencer armor. That'll be really good for Brandt there to boost his strength, and boosting his intellect could be useful too with a job class I'm going to give him later on. Another thing about this point of the game is that all the enemies are new now, and from what I've heard, their power scales with your level, whereas everything up to this point had like a fixed level, fixed stats, things like that. So you don't want to become too over-leveled, which I certainly will not be. But yeah, I think enemies have like a minimum level of stats now, and if you go over that amount, they'll scale with you. So yeah, I mean, at my levels, that will never become a problem. And really, you should never get over-leveled or leveled over what the enemies have. But anyway, we got another locked door here that we can open up. Oh yeah, there's another locked door back at Guerra too, but there's no treasure in there. I'll take care of that when the plot actually takes us there. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, so this is where you've been hiding out in this game, huh? I have no idea why it thinks that I have I've played this game for 390 hours. My guess is that because I'm using Desmame to play this, it's using like real time, not actual gameplay time somehow. Because I know like on the original cartridge or whatever, the card that I've got, the hard copy of the game, that it only uses the actual gameplay time. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a setting that I need to look up, but whatever. He just tells you various stats that really don't mean a whole lot. Okay, the locked door was not in there. I know there's one more right there. But, well, the guard is gone. But we can't get through that door anyway. Nuts! They didn't even bother telling me what the stats were on that thing. Oh well. But anyway, even if you look around the castle, the king's still gone anyway. And somehow everyone's still a statue. I thought, you know, this was a different time and place or something was going on. All the other places seem to have changed. But anyway, well, there's not a whole lot we can do about that now. How long are we going to have to go to solve this problem? We can solve everyone else's problems easily enough. I don't know. But anyway, okay, we're done here. Now I want to head to NVIDIA last, so that way I can buy some stuff. And there's also a little treasure that we can get in the area that we couldn't get before. And you'll want to get it if you want to get 100% treasure completion, which I do. I'm not going to go for 100% item completion, that's ridiculous. Oh, that reminds me, Rolan, by the way, you could steal a Lightbringer from him, and that is probably the easiest time to get it, but, oh yeah, I want to buy a Darkness Staff for Yunita there. But yeah, the Lightbringer is more difficult to acquire later, but it's certainly not impossible. And I really don't care about it anyway, because even if I had the Lightbringer, I wouldn't use it. It's just I assume, a light elemental weapon that is not worth the time and effort to try and steal. in my opinion. But anyway, okay, yeah, they got a couple more gauntlets here now, and we definitely want to have those. We'll have most of the elements covered except Earth, I think. But I think I actually won one of those earlier in the LP. But I don't need it, and I wouldn't use it anyway. So anyway, yeah, get a Dark Tome. We'll need that for a boss later on there, but, well, we don't need it right now. But where's that hidden treasure that I was talking about around here anyway? Find out next time on Let's Play The 4 Heroes of Light. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.